most of next week.
All right, thanks so much. Always laughing with Johnny Katz from the Review Journal, here to talk entertainment. I said, what's the name of that music festival again? Is it Intense?
It's
He said,
Intense Festival Action.
It's Intersect,
Intersect,
the music festival, coming to the Las Vegas Festival grounds December 6th and 7th.
Right.
Just announced some pretty good folks going to perform here so far, and the list will probably get longer, right?
I like it, yeah. Foo Fighters, Casey Musgrave, and Beck among those who are going to appear in this. And this is the Las Vegas Festival grounds on the corner of Sahara and the Boulevard, and it's become more active in the days since they stopped putting shows on the Village, where the Route 91 festival was. That's done. So this is the biggest outdoor festival experience, and has been on the Strip, and it's owned by MGM Resorts. So they're putting a lot of stuff out there. We have. This is a lot of the performers are out there now, and this is going to become even more animated as MGM Resorts puts things like the iHeart Music Festival daytime stages out there again this year, and they're really utilizing it.
Why
so
not?
December 6th and 7th, I hope the weather holds up, and good for them. They've been able to keep this under wraps until they're ready to announce it too. So they've been able to announce it in an intelligent way. So we're going to be digging into more with the officials there and asking more about what else they've got going on.
And I was going to say, do we need another music festival? But it's Las Vegas, and we have people here from all over the world at all different times, right?
It's become a festival and resident headliner city. In a lot of ways, So I guess we'll see. The market always, it depends on the market.
Yeah. All right. Well, Monday's Dark, the charity, we have Mark Chinook on all the time.
Yep.
They're celebrating another anniversary, and now they're moving their big anniversary show that they do once a year back to the Pearl. Oh, no, they've never been at the Pearl.
They
Concert
haven't
Theater.
been to the Pearl Concert. It's always been at the Joint, the big show, and they're moving it on December 6th over to the Pearl Concert Theater, number 6, and we were there. Before Monday's Dark even started, I was into Monday's Dark, and there is Randy Couture on the right.
Really? On harmonica?
On harmonica.
Oh, boy.
With Mark Chinook on the left, Kenny Davidson on far left, my buddy on the keyboards there, and they're doing a Hard Day's Night on Monday night at the Land Rover dealership, where they've had the first and probably the only Monday's Dark at that facility. They're sponsors of the event. It was a Beatles night to celebrate the GI Foundation that Randy supports. It was a wild night, and anytime you have Randy Couture on stage playing harmonica to Hard Day's Night, you're in the right room, and that was fun. So that was the big news coming out of there, and they're going to be on National Public Radio on the 25th, too, a big weekend edition story.
Okay, cool.
They were in there, and I got interviewed for that, too.
All right, all right, always a good event. Hey, let's talk about Paula Abdul. She kicked off last night,
yes,
right?
She
Her
did.
new show. Paula's a lot of fun, and we forget sometimes what an amazing dancer she was, because we think about American Idol and she was a judge, but she's a credible performer.
I was at this show, and I wasn't there to review. I was there to hang out, but I will tell you that Paula Abdul is playing to her passion in this show. She's dancing, and her dance team behind her is nails. It was a dance party.
Oh, yeah.
That is what it's going to be. And the thing about Paula Abdul is people who grew to know her as a judge on American Idol really had no idea of her hit-making era and her dance experience in the late 80s. And she had a string of hits, Opposites Attract, Straight Up. She was as big as anybody in the late 80s in selling music and making videos before American Idol ever happened. So there was, she's returning to that as a live performer. It's a big show in a small room, and it was fun. She's a lot of fun.
Good for her.
A lot of fun.
Good for her. And then on the opposite spectrum, we've got Def Leppard opening, right?
A lot of fun also. Hey, that's my jam.
I know.
I'll be there.
Pour
I'm going
some
there
sugar
tonight.
on me.
Yeah, pour some sugar on me. Zappos Theater for a string of shows this month. And they played about 2012, I think it was, over at the Joint at the Hard Rock Hotel for a series of shows there. And still, they're members of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and they're part of this whole trend of headliner residencies, short bursts, quick runs, legacy artists, and I'm sure they will deliver a very fun show. And I'm coming in tonight with my earplugs.
Okay, yeah. Listen, something for everyone, right? That's what I love about this town.
You know it. Yeah.
Last thing, speaking of that, is the Atomic Show that's coming in September to the Grand Canal Shops, right? The old ACT space.
Right, upstairs at the Grand Canal
You
Shops,
went to
Venetian.
Scotland, got a preview. Here's some video that you took from your
Yeah,
phone.
that was in Edinburgh Festival Fringe. This is the singing cowboy in the middle there. That's Colin Cahill, I say about Colin, he's a star in the making. The first song in this show, I can't repeat at the title or any of the lyrics, but it will be the signature song. It sets the table, and this is a whole Wild West, Blazing Saddles vibe show, comedy show, very funny, and it's already very tight and a lot of acrobatics. It's everything that Spiegelworld has made great in Absinthe and Opium coming into the city, and I think it's going to be very well received because it is really Mel Brooks quality funny.
Really?
End to end. It's hilarious.
Is it similar to Absinthe or completely different in its own?
It's similar in tenor to Absinthe, and it's similar to Absinthe and Opium in the side acts, but it's not similar in that they have an actual kind of a plot line running through it where all the characters are related to each other. Madame Boozy Skunkton is the overlord, the madam of this place, and that's Petra Massey, and she opened Zumanity as one of the clowns, and she's in Spy Monkey, a touring duo at production company, and she's an experienced and great comic artist herself. So.
All right, we could talk forever. Thanks so much, Katz, for coming on. And you can see more of Katz's information on entertainment, reports, reviews, all that good stuff in his column called Katz in the Review Journal.
Intense.